guys, Coach Des coming at you from Adrian, Texas now. Still on the road. Today's workout is called One and Done. This is for Thursday, 1st of July. Warm-up starts off with a 7-minute AMRAP of a 40-second bike, increasing pace on each set. 30 single unders and 10 kettlebell straight leg deadlifts. So that'll be 1 kettlebell, 2 hands, doing a straight leg deadlift. Strength is going to be single leg kettlebell deadlifts. Most of the time you see kettlebell deadlifts as an RDL. The difference between an RDL and a traditional deadlift with a kettlebell is pretty slim, so I wouldn't stress about the differences there. I've posted 2 videos on the website that I want you guys to check out. One is for a straight leg kettlebell, a single leg kettlebell deadlift. It's got a lot of coaching cues, particularly using a dowel or a PVC on the back with the 3 points of contact. If you have a chance to watch that, I would strongly encourage it. I also included a video with a stagger stance deadlift with a kettlebell. It's a similar movement, but you get to keep both feet on the ground. This would be a good one if your athletes are really limited on their kettlebell deadlift because of balance. Now, part of the kettlebell deadlift on the single leg is to train balance, so it should be a bit of a struggle. That's kind of the point. But if they're unable to complete the movement because their balance is not there, then that's where a staggered stance deadlift comes in, so that they can still get the single leg unilateral strength because you're offset without being so limited by balance that they can't really do it. We're going to do 3 sets of 8 on each side. The WOD is just for time, 1 time through, of 100 double unders, 50 cal bike for the men, 40 cal bike for the ladies, 100 Russian kettlebell swings, that's to eye level, 50-40 cal bike again, 100 double unders with a 19-minute time cap. The kettlebell swings are heavier than normal, so instead of ladies picking up a 35, if that's what you always use, you should go up to a 50 or a 44, depending on what's there, and what you feel like you can do. Same thing with the guys. If you always use a 50, pick up something a little bit heavier today. And I don't mean going from 50 to 55. That's not really that much heavier. But if that's all you can do, that's all you can do. Now, cool down is 1 minute thread the needle per side and 1 minute of a standing calf stretch per side. Obviously, the single leg kettlebell deadlifts are a great core and balance builder while still strengthening your posterior chain and hamstrings. For the WOD, this is a cardio type workout. It's longer, kind of minimal breaks. Should be something you can move through pretty continuously. It's a 19-minute workout total. On the double unders, if you cannot do 100 double unders, I want athletes to try, if they can work on them, I want athletes to try and pick a number that's a goal, whether that's 50 or 75 or 30 or whatever. And the goal should be something they can do in 2 to 3 minutes. So rather than just saying work on double unders for 2 minutes, I want people to pick something they think they can do in that 2-minute time period. Now, if it turns out they can't and they picked 50 and they're still only at 30, then still move on, but then use that number for the second one. So say they only got to 30 in the first 100 in those 2 minutes. On the second 100, they should shoot for 30 as well. That way it's not just work for 2 minutes, because we find ourselves sitting there staring at the clock and just watching time tick by and not really getting any double unders done. So setting a numeric goal is good on that one. Other than that, it should be pretty straightforward. If you have questions, drop them in Slack and let me know. Have a great week, guys.